Hi, thank you for checking out Her Divine Light. I wanted to just do a quick video about, who I am and what light I am trying to shine. I know that I've mentioned on several videos that, I began this channel intuitively reading tarot cards, and through those intuitive gifts, something had really connected me to this case. And over the last couple of months, originally with the Kenneka case, like, the energy was so high, because so many of us were just, trying to figure out what happened, what is going on at this hotel, what happened to this girl, is this one girl, two girls, 12 girls, who knows, we didn't know. And as this energy was getting put into this story, my energy was kind of being drained on a spiritual aspect, so I did have to take a step back, and I started to go off of the facts, looking at the surveillance videos, allowing my, intuitive gifts, which are, clear cognizance, which is a clear knowing, clear audience, which is a clear hearing, clear seeing is clairsentient, clairvoyance is being able to see things, just having these visions. And I had noticed that as I would listen to other videos, or even when I would go ahead and re-listen to prior tarot readings that I did, which, by the way, if you do, like my style, and if, you like listening to my voice, I honestly suggest you go back to my tarot readings and just check them out, because my guides are on fire in those. And that's what kind of led me to this next section. So right now it's kind of hard to see, but I have a few different decks of cards. I have my computer out. I have some images up on my computer screen also of people that may be involved in the case. And while I watch videos, listen to my videos, I pay attention to the little things, like timestamps. If my YouTube stops, I check to see what time it is. If I've noticed some noise in the background of another video, whether it's, a crow crowing outside, a horn honking, an ambulance siren, things like that. If it sticks out, I'll pay attention to those numbers, because what I will say is, if you do open your heart, and if you have any loved ones that have passed, angel numbers are a really, like, a day-to-day way that they do communicate with us. It's a beautiful thing when you start to pay attention. So even me saying that, maybe check out the time for you, and hey, maybe there's a message from your spirit guides for you in that. All right, so anyways, I'm going to take this one back again, and where was I? Oh, okay, so with these cards. Now, while I first started to watch the videos, I was really observant to the timestamps. Now, I have an amazing guide on my spirit team who has taught me how to discern additional angel messages through the use of a form of divination called arithmancy. Not like arithmetic, but it's like they all end in the M-A-N-C-Y, so it's like M-A-N-C-Y. There we go. So essentially, it's that I can take the numbers and plug them into a system to get letters, and from the letters, words are spelled. Now, the letters can go from anywhere from, 15 letters to 2 letters, and sometimes it's an initial, sometimes it's an abbreviation for something. But over my course of developing my craft, it really has been able to just kind of provide little insight and thoughts to just continue my search going forward. So right now, today, what I wanted to do is just kind of just put the picture up of what I've written down at key points, and I'll talk over what it was that I was looking at, and then moving forward, I'm going to be basing my readings off of the information I've picked up. Okay, this will be a good one since I just did this yesterday. Now, let's see. Okay, so for the first time yesterday, I tried out, it was on her name's Bex Paranormal. Now, I will be honest, I'm a girl of love and light. The paranormal aspect was tripping me out, but my angel team was giving me confidence to think, you know what, just go check it out. Go and check it out, see if you pick up anything, see if anything stands out. I, protected and grounded myself to the best of my ability and went ahead and listened to it. I think maybe I got 20 minutes in. But I just started to write. Now, this is another form of a divination I use often with my guides, and it's called automatic writing. So whether it is when I'm listening something, a key point will come out, or when I'm like listening to audio. So so this is what I'm talking about, is that, let me show you, here we go. So, for example, in the freezer, one of the notes that I picked up in the freezer at 2 minutes 33 seconds were the letters GNBI. So wait, GNBIFKC. So what I do is I use like a Scrabble type of website. I'll go ahead and I'll type it in. So just while we're chatting right now, how about I go ahead and do that? Okay, so I'm just going to let you look at that. You can pause it, write down what I see, but I'm just going to go ahead, convert it, and see what words stick out. So the amazing thing with this method is that, let's see, just a lot can happen. A lot can happen. I wasn't 1000% prepared, but you know what? That's alright. Because in reality, this is what I do, is I will write it down, go back, type in these letters, and over the course of time, I've gotten better with, kind of being able to, wild, okay. Case in point, I've been able to connect the dots quicker and quicker without having to enter it in. So here I have the letters for the freezer, something on the freezer. I think this is when I was listening to Tracy Brown psychic reading. I was paying attention to the times in her videos. So she had said something that everything happens because of the kings. I get the kings. So I've been trying to piece together what this king situation is. So I see at the freezer at 2:33 we have those letters GNBIFKNC. So I'm back on my old broken phone. Sorry about that, guys. But the words that stuck out, one of the words on here, now I know it's broken, but you know what, right now my screen is just not working. But if you can see, well, that one of the words that came up through the use of my angel numbers were king. Another word that stuck out to me on this list of words that came through. Now the next video I'll make better, but this one I just had to like kind of tell you. Bin, the king, bin, king, pin, ink. Okay, so ink. It started to make me think of, in the same video, Tracy had mentioned something about WB, and I looked through the police files and saw that there was somebody who had a big WB. It made me think of Warner Brother movies. I've been trying to figure out who the man was that was across the bed from Irene. Yeah. So, and I think that dude in red maybe goes by Mike. But, so I've been trying to figure out who he was, and I've always been set with these things about these Kings of Pentacles, Prince of Pentacles, the guys. So I get this WB, I find out this guy in red, his name is Mike. Now, these other cards come up about a victim, trickery. Do you see these things? I see this dude named Mike. I'm looking at this guy named Killa. who did the Zach TV interview. Now, when I'm looking at his stuff, he's talking about vanity, and it makes me think about the fact that, oh, he was on there like talking about the possibility of being involved, and then he has a bunch of ink. It's the things like that where these angel numbers have told a whole story. So basically, where I've picked up info so quickly is the fact of there is a story right now happening. There's something going on with these guys, the kings, King of Cup, who I've always used as tie. I think this other King of Swords might be Kenneka's brother, because she's been the Princess of Swords. This Prince of Swords, I feel like it could have some type of relation with this king, but the Prince of Pentacles today came out with my Temptation card, along with the dude in red, WB, across from Irene, and then a guy with ink who was involved with vanity, gossip, trickery, and then the victim. So these are things that I was pulling out. Anyways, I'm just going to keep going through and talking about what was on here. And then, yeah, I'm not sure where I'm going to go after this, but let's just see the notes I had, okay? So, 302, who, what, involved with brothers, gang, rivals, deception, envy, 753, men with two hats that look similar. I was thinking of some of the white males that I noticed that had white hats on, huh? White hats, like the blue hats, big belly blue hats. Let's see, which, okay, not to cross notes, but on the Beck Paranormal yesterday, there was a comment about a white hat. I thought white hat, that PZ dude who was next to Ty in the Cup video, who I also think was doing that Zach TV interview with him. Hi, sorry my camera cut out, so I'm just going to go ahead and just show you the pages now, and if something comes to my mind, I'll try my best not to jump ahead and grab other pages, okay? But let me... Okay, so this, let's just go through the motions. Let's just get back on track here. Alright, so the video I watched yesterday was from that Beck site, and I'm just going to go through the most recent info that I had pulled up and what came from that. Some of the messages that I picked up on from that message. So, decipher what you want. These are just my personal notes after listening to about 20 minutes of that video, and I'm really excited to listen to more. But I will say, if you are going to listen to videos of that nature, if you are spiritually guided and feel that you are, you know, applying any type of intuitive gifts, if you are somebody who sages or uses crystals or does Reiki, you know what I'm talking about. As my angel told me, make sure that you shield and protect yourself, and make sure you are grounded when you listen to these messages. Make sure that you also are using discernment, which they have Reiki for. Reiki's energy healing. I'm listening to it right now. It's silent. It's amazing. But there's a lot of messages that can come out, so you have to discern what sticks out to you. And each guide wants to communicate in different ways, so just... You know, I honestly felt like I had a flu yesterday after listening to 20 minutes. Like, I was just like sneezing, and my guy's like, are you okay? What is happening? I'm like, I don't know. I think it's from listening to this video and just pulling up so much info. So, anyways, I like to talk. So, let me... Is this? Oh, sorry if this is crooked. My camera's kind of... I guess I could... Hold on. Come up a little, over, oh, wrong over. Okay, now this is just getting annoying. You guys are smart enough, we can do it. Okay, there we go. Shit, so this is what is happening? You know how like when you're doing something opposite? Sorry about that. Okay, so this is what I picked up on. Ty's room, elevator, white hat, PZ, who was on left in Ty's room. Zach TV, they talk about noise. Hurry, help, count them, witness, angels, cops, ops, the kings, Latin, black. I know that there were things with the security guard, the possibility of maybe there was a Latin security guard who, there's one dude, he's like kind of a heavyset, shorter guy that, I had a video where he's like sitting in the hallway and he just seems like, what the fuck happened? What did I do? I gotta go back and find everything else correlating, but I think that there's like a, yeah, nationality can fall into this type of stuff. Stay here on the dock. I do believe that Monifa, now from what I picked up, she was saying Monifa, now she also said something about Trump. One of my first videos I talked about a dude named Bart, last name Trump, who was connected with Irene. I don't think he has Facebook anymore. I don't know. I honestly didn't even know how I looked at him before. But then the Trump brought me back to this. She said that by stay here by the dock. Now I do believe that she was found on the dock. Or one of the fake Kennekas. Somebody was found in the dock. That was trash in the freezer. Please stop. The freezer hurts. Possibility of being passed out. Was she drunk or drugged? Both. One of the interesting things that my cousin pointed out, that as we listened, somebody said upset and I flipped it to set up. She said upset, they know. And I said set up, they know. Let's see, white hat in Irene's glasses. Possibility of like that being kind of like a cellophane tape in the kitchen. Something about they were gangsters. That's another message that came through. I'll stay. I barely knew. 10 guys. Oh, and then we kept hearing Nick, which was who's Nick, which surprisingly in that other little piece of the spelling that I did from the freezer, Nick came out. I wonder who Nick is, huh? I'm gonna go back on that one, because then this helps me go back through the case evidence, helps me reconnect the dots, hear another name on another video, you know. So I'm gonna look into that Nick, Irene's glasses. Oh, gives us the keys, and then I thought, okay, well, what if that was a fake Kenneka, like that whole Kenneka's fake keys? Like, what if the girls had done this before, like sacrificed girls in denim outfits? I don't know. That just came to me. I'm like a reoccurrence. All right, so now I don't know when I did these. It was recently, but I'm just going to show you these. I only got 15 minutes. So this is on the letter conversion for freezer. That is where I found Kings, I found Nick, I found Bin. Everything happens because of the Kings. 302. Who, what, brothers, gang rivals, deception, envy, men with two hats, similar. Who's him that wanted payback? I'm gonna go for her, wearing a mask. The times on here, 5:05, 3:11, wanting something that's not yours, lead to situation, Monifa, patiently, deception. Now these are things that kind of pop in my head when I listen to something, so it's a combination of the angel stamp and like my automatic writing message. 316, who made it happen. At a point I said, who's Tanya? Made me think of Tanasia. Who's Eric? Oh, that was a dude at the front desk that I talked about in another reading of mine. Fuck. I'm sorry, when I go back and listen to myself, you know, it's kind of like, wow, spirit guides do come through us at different moments with different information, and like even verbalizing it out loud, I'm connecting it in my mind too. Oh, DMT, topamate. I'm all about the fact that one, you need a prescription for that topamate, okay? You can't just go buy it. Oh, look at patiently planning. Yeah, you can't just go buy that. Oh, and there's also like some hallucinogenic cough syrup I'm just so sure of about this, like DMT. Oh, all right. 324 triple triangles, guy in red, king of wands. Now I think, I don't know, like masonry, Freemasons, those triple triangles, I'm not sure. 1106, he orchestrated, blue cup, princess of wands, magician, who's sitting across the bed. Okay, so in this one, on the reading, they were talking about her keys. They kept calling her Kenneka. For myself, whenever I hear or notice that the person is saying her name incorrectly, I feel like it is a message from somebody trying to get our attention. So if you're spiritually guided, pay attention to that. So right now, okay, so 419 tricked her. This is one I'm going to quickly type in because I wrote the letters down. So since we're talking right now, I'm going to look up who's drunk, who's Derek here, and then the double trouble when she said it was 2. So let me just quickly check that one out. Oh, I wonder if the TV has been so wonky. Oh my god, that was like one of the fucking dude's names in the fucking Kenneka. This is crazy, you guys. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I like trip sometimes. Oh my god, when it comes to this spiritually guided information, it's amazing. So let me try to get my act together really quick before we cut out. So right now I'm just trying to type in my phone. I'm trying to go to word solver. Okay, LDGVENW. Okay, so my message here said, right here, at 4:20, the letters converted to LDGVENW, and then something about Derek. She was saying Derek, and I'm like, who the hell's Derek? So then I went to my site, I typed in the letters, and something I thought about was the fact that they mentioned, wasn't there like a welding, could I hear the planes outside? Like some welding conference happening. Vendor, weren't there new vendors coming in? That's why the contractors were there. Lewd, which is inappropriate touching and inappropriateness. Look at that darkness. Just little things. Like negative energy. DE. Even these initials. So I'm just kind of glancing. I feel like my mind isn't. So yes, vend, lewd, and welder. Wonder if that guy's name was Derek. All right, so then I'm gonna quickly look at this cops, or no, this wasn't cops. This was double trouble. I don't know why I wrote that down. Sorry, I think somebody might be stuck outside. We got a lot of snow yesterday. So for double trouble, I just got the letter, like the word bud, dub. Oh, it makes me think like maybe it's like a dub, like let's roll up situation. I'll learn to create duh, fub, fud, hub, huh? You know, could have been like somebody being like, what? Little stuff when you rewatch it. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this one up. So let's see. Oh, let's see. Check medical report. I heard something that if you punch a woman hard enough in the stomach, it can like prevent signs from rape happening. I don't know how true it is, but that was something I was going to look into. Number 57, involved in situation. 732, cover up. 1219, couldn't get out of hotel, wanted to bury me. Did it for the Facebook clout. carried in, and then like how we just saw the bin. What did the hotel know? Oh, that's when I did Warner Brothers tattoo, WF, Batman. Oh, and then I was so stuck on that damn dude in red. Cover Up, West Side Gang. Now I'm going to try to go through and start converting these myself, but my guides made me feel like maybe we all want to be a team and work on this together. Let's see, so something else I picked up was an employee raped Hispanic dude. I found that video with the weird dude touching his pants, which is really inappropriate. Find him, let's see, oh, employee raped Hispanic dude, find him in a mislabeled video. You'll see him following me, lower left, level West Hall. Dang, okay, I was just rereading my own notes. Dude in gray or red, cleaners. 8:45:50, hotel 3 people, 218 guy was cut. 245 went to front desk. I think they were saying Kenneka said they went to the front desk at 245. 3:45, yes, I had to give head. That was in something on when she was getting raped. Oh, this 3:46, fake guard. What was in the drink? Topamate. Weight loss, sweating, froze. Guy with trash, look into it. 518, bag was transferred. Well, the sun is just shining in here too. So I know I'm gonna try to touch on this 346 really quick since I have this IKUPCOS. Crazy. So oh, I'm gonna do another thing about my video on those pictures. I noticed a really big discrepancy with this 346 about fake guard. Yes, I had to give head. One of the words that came up was cops. Cops, sock, suck, cup, sip, op, us, spick, which I know that is a derogatory term, but I just noticed it, and I'm not trying to, I mean, I'm half Hispanic, so I'm not like trying to be whatever, but sorry, I cannot like fucking get this. You see it? Sicko. Don't need contacts. Angels are real. Can't you see the signs? Learn to create. What the fuck? Alright, so let's see. Oh, one of the messages I picked up when I did it was I was cold, tired, and knew once the door locked I wasn't leaving. Who helps with security from time to time? I know that was on a report. Check laundry when all that trash goes. Okay, what angle is this? Check dock, freight. Oh, universal love. Love yourself. Others. Look at all these angel notes. Huh, wild. I don't remember reading that. I think, was that the only two I had today? Yeah, I think so. Let me just keep seeing if I had any other things that wanted to pop out. Oh, this is something I made. What is this? Okay. I'm just trying to look to see. 11:36 hoodie lobby. Spoke to him 30 minutes plus. Walking, doesn't walk away. Guy in chair, dude in yellow, walked in. Okay. This was a map of the room I made before I did that room video. I was like visualizing what the room. This is Ty's room. Okay. Oh, these are some when I converted it. So 613, damp, dank, dark, drank, E-Force. How she said you put any E-Force. I know people said it was smoking. 2 white men. Let's see. Flax, slick, something. Any criticism to the advantage of their employee. Flam, falsehood, deception, illusionary pretext. Carl Plan Palm hit, slap, jab. He warned me with his finger. Lab, map, man, lamb, clean, getaway. Puking, thrust, snap, lamp, pan. Ma and pa. And then the other conversions. 107, bang, ran, slap, bag, dad, pant, pang, dot, which meant to fondle, caress, gnaw, bite down, pang, sharp feeling, bad, oh, tan, light brown, pants, Pat and Irene's head, Nat, pistol. Okay. Okay. I just wonder if, I don't know if energetically there's any cards. Are there any cards, Angel Team, that wants to come out? Okay, let me see. Is there any message that, any message that would like to be added to this? Any message that would like to be added to this? Four of Wands, Four of Wands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three of Cups, Three of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Let guard the sun. Okay. Angel Team of Love and Light. Are there any cards? Any card that you would like to show represent? Judgment. Wow. So the cards that I got, now sometimes I think this is a message of the collective of people who genuinely are seeking justice. So I got Judgment, so I feel like the judgment is coming. Well, by finding strength to be the magician, to shine light on the devil. And surprisingly, the next card that came up with that was a Princess of Cups. And that's who I've been using as Monifa. Okay. Okay. Your angel teams and guides who vibrate at the highest frequencies of love and light for the energy that's been trying to connect with the use of these cards. Is there any message you would like to share? Grief, isolation. Oh, so cute. Oh, thank you. So I was asking if there was a card that just wanted to be shared for kind of the accumulation of information. If there's any card that like the spiritual team who was just giving this insight really quick wanted to tell us, and they said gratitude. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna just ask, let's see. Okay. Is there any cards that your has been contacting? I am trying to connect search. Is there any card or message that Kenneka has? Is there any card or message that Kenneka has for us? For the people who are truly seeking justice, for her, for the energies of the princess of love and light, of love and light. So I was asking if there was any message that Kenneka would have for us. Prayer. The more we pray, the stronger. The more we pray, the stronger the connections become as our hearts open more and more. And, you know, I think that at this point, you know, we're seeking justice for, you know, many lives that are just, we're just seeking this clarity for a lot of lives. Like, they are praying to us. They want us to, man, the man is just fucking, man. Oh, I'm sorry. I get like some awesome angel messages as I do this. So, all right. I don't know where I'm going with this one, but wait, let me come back. I'm going to keep looking into my stuff with all my research, but for now, all these messages, the angel messages of today that are trying to come through. All right, we got the Kings.